Hey, hello everybody. It's me, Tony. It's been a long time. Uh, since you saw a video on my channel, click C for comics. It's been a while. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope everyone is safe and well. If you're still watching these videos or have me as subscribed to me, I want to say thank you. Appreciate it. But it's been a while, so I think it's time for a new room tour video because I've added a lot of new different little things to the room that maybe you didn't see before, and some stuff you already saw. But we'll just, if you saw it already, I apologize to waste your time. But if you haven't seen it, just come with me for a little quick room tour and check out some of the new stuff that I've added to the collection as I begin to run out of space and to see how it is, man. So again, welcome back. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to add some more videos. I'm gonna upload a couple of videos today dealing with a few things. But this one will start off with the room tour. So this is the 2026 Click C for Comics Tony's Room Danger Room tour. So come on and check it out. Check it out. So let's start with the right hand side of it. As we come in the room, as we come into the room, we face the right hand side of the wall. And let's start here. As you look to the wall, you see we have my Cat in the Hat video. This I did myself. This is handmade. I did this myself with some paint, paint markers. I did this. It says wander often, wonder always. And you check out some of the things I did. Look at this. I put a polo horse on his hat. I did that myself. I put one on his chest right there. I like polo clothes, so I did that. Down here is a basket. It says super stuff, and in there I just keep, extra things that I can't throw out. On the bottom is a comic book box for the treasury size books. I keep them in there. I got some treasury size books that don't fit anywhere, so they fit inside that. Oh man. Oh boy, oh boy, here we go. What happened? Oops, sorry for that. Let me pause this and get this on a little more secure. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. It slipped off the handle and it almost fell. So I strapped it on nice and tight. It should hold down. It should hold. And as you know me, I don't do editing too much. I just like to keep it raw. And I don't take myself that seriously. I'm not trying to get a network TV show for comic book videos. I just like to have fun with this. So anyway, sorry about that. So let's continue. So then here you have a baseball and some baseball cards, bringing back the 1974 Topps design. I thought that was retro. There's my Archie Jughead, and there's Franklin from the Peanuts. So we go across the top here. You probably all see my Captain America poster. These are my stamps I got many years ago. Superhero stamps from the post office. Still got those. My 60th birthday, my daughter made that for me. She put those on my face on it. I think I did those already, but I had some pops recently. I added Mr. Terrific. He's new. And there's Fonzie. I'm sure you know that guy. Mandalorian. Flavor Flav. He's not in the box, but he's over here. You'll see him in a minute. There's Jackie Robinson. Wilt Chamberlain. Michael Jordan. Joe Namath. Gold Black Panther. And Michael Jackson. Next shelf, you got Dr. Ock, Iron Spider, Vulture. My light up Spider-Man, it lights up. It's like soft when it lights up. The battery tends to wear out sometime. Yeah, the battery constantly wears out. You have to keep changing it. I bought that card, put it in the back. I thought it fit. With great power comes great responsibility. Look cool back there. There's Doc Ock right there. Not in the box. He's over here. Electro. Some of Spider-Man's most iconic villains. Miles Morales. Scorpion Hot Wheel car. Spider-Ham. And you got the Spider-Woman. Peter Parker, back there, Spider-Man. Mysterio. Green Goblin. Prowler. Another Miles Morales with his hand up. I don't know if you remember these Rat Fink. This was an old school from back in my day. You have to, also, part of my room aesthetic is collecting vintage when I can get it, or retro style things from back in the day. So you'll see a lot of stuff. Look at these headphones. Very well put together headphones. And look at this Voltron. Now, if you like this Voltron, I got this Voltron from the Hallmark store. This is a Christmas ornament. But look at the detail, man. It's small. It's miniature. I like it. I like it like this. I like this. Let me show you. Look at the back. This is Voltron, and I got it from the Hallmark store, man. If you have a Hallmark store in your neighborhood, city or state, go and visit, because they have a lot of stuff. Like, you're going to see a lot of this. Also, Hallmark. Remember the monkeys? Who, I don't know if you might remember those guys from TV show. Got their car. Johnny Lightning Monkey's car. It's the Stanley Pop. My son gave it to me for Christmas. Thanks, Hector. Dark Side. Thanos. Some of my favorite villains. Mole Man. Look at this Stanley. I don't know if anybody remembers catching this one many years ago. Awesome. Look at Galactus. Super Skrull. Silver Surfer Pop. And Dr. Doom. Look at that. Isn't that great? Down here, got a couple of my favorite toys from back when I was a kid. Duncan Butterfly Yo-Yo. Very popular yo-yos back when I was a child. And I have a couple of them. Peace. Another yo-yo. Another Duncan Butterfly joint. Okay, let's see what we got down here. Oh, look, you got Archie right there. Trigon from the Teen Titans. Star-Lord. Gamora. The Tick, hilarious. And there's another Jughead doll. Pop. I forgot who that guy was. I believe that is Daredevil back there. Or some dude. From the Powerpuff Girls. Star Wars. Then down here, you got Echo 1. Echo 1, look at Echo 1. Then I got a small Hot Wheels of Johnny Lightning Echo 1. And I got the box, a miniature of the box that Ghostbusters. Check it out. Nice, pretty nice detail. And this opens up, I believe. Hold on one second. Alert. Look at that. Yeah. Get in there, Ghost. And there it is. And that's the first shelf. It's all on that first shelf. So then recently my wife had did we remodeled the laundry room, and this shelf was in the laundry room. So we were about to throw it out and store it. And she allowed me to take it and add it to my room to add extra storage for all these books I was collecting. So let's move this chair. Let's get into it. So on the very top, you see you got some Johnny Lightning Mark V Speed Racer and a model kit. Thought it was cool. I have no desire to put that together. It's going to just stay in the box as is. Here's the Racer X. I believe this guy is called, I forgot his name, something Snake. This is Snake. Captain Terra. Oh, what a name. And I recently picked this up just yesterday. Look at that baby right there. The Green Hornet. Black Beauty. Beautiful. And it comes with figures. It comes with figures inside. Thought that was cool. Now here was an interesting concept. Okay, so here, this represents a New York City playground park where the handball courts are all graffitied out. If you've never been to New York and been to a real New York park back in the day, the handball courts walls used to be decorated. And this is my attempt to recreate that look. So let me take you through it. So here you have a mailbox on the corner, a mini mailbox. And you have a crate of records. Michael Jackson is hanging out by the mailbox with his MTV boombox. In the back, you have Magic Johnson playing on the basketball court. You got Biz Markie, Biggie Smalls, and Flavor Flav. And he has his own boombox. And he's hanging out by the phone booth, the classic phone booth from New York City. Check it out. And that's my attempt on this. That's what I was trying to do here. That's what I was trying to do. So the second shelf is a collage dedicated to the Incredible Hulk, Future Imperfect. So here you have Maestro right up front. Great figure of Maestro. As soon as I seen it, I had to have it. It was just too well put together. Couldn't leave it alone. Pick this one up. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that something? That's a beauty right there. Had to have it. Couldn't pass it up. And then Hulk, traditional green Hulk, which is one of my favorite poses. Very well articulated. And of course, who needs one of these more than the Hulk? Nobody. And in the back, I have the actual comic books. As you can see, Future Imperfect comic with this Hulk opposite of this Hulk and Maestro opposite of himself here. And isn't it great? Isn't that a great montage? I like the way I put that together there. I like that. I need to work in a comic book shop, man. They would love me. I would do such great displays if I could. Shelf number 3. This was something I can't wait to get into. I haven't read these yet, but I can't wait to read the comic strips. When I was a kid, I read these every Sunday. And as you can see, 77 to 79, 90, 83 to 84, 85 to 86. Look at that, man. The comic strips from John Romita at the height of his talent. He rocked these, man. He put so many out that year, man. Every Sunday I used to read these. I even intended to collect them at once, but then I lost interest. But I was happy to see that they re-released all that. I can't wait to read these. I have the entire set. There's a Swamp Thing I saw in the store. I said, ooh, that's a nice put together figure of Swamp Thing. I had to get that one. It's my old Thanos bank. And I got this at one of our Florida Comic Cons. This is the Watcher. That was a great piece. I had to have it. Really nice piece. Thought it represented well. And in the back, I got some books back there, as you can see. Service, you see them? If you haven't read Meta Barons, please do. I've done videos on it. If you have not yet to read Meta Barons, please read it. It's one of the best things I've ever read. The Harvey collection, really great. Omnibus of the Microsoft of the Microverse, and I think that's the Eternals omnibus back there. Let's get down on this shelf here. So down on shelf number 4, I just picked up this X-Men omnibus, and it's the volume 2. Got that at Ollie's. Look at this Spider-Man, man. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that nice? The 77 TV series, Spider-Man. Check it out. Great piece, right? Box full of spare toy parts. Some of my graffiti books from back in the day. Mascots and mugs. I'm into graffiti as well. And some more reading material. This is something I found I thought was fun. Yeah, this is all the greatest Marvel covers, man. Some of the greatest Marvel covers ever put out is in this series right here. If you can see that. If you don't have that, get it. This is the post continued story from Meta Barons. It continues after the one I showed you. Great. Some books. Anybody remembers Playboy's? What's her name? Little Annie Fanny. Artwork is incredible. Some more books down here. This was a fun read. Great stuff right here. Just some good stuff right here. Good stuff. And that's the shelf. Excuse me for a second. Let me put this chair over here. Sorry about that, guys. So there's the whole shelf right there. And that's what's on that shelf. All that stuff there. And that's shelf number 1. Once again. And shelf number 2. So let's go over here to shelf number 3. I've done a lot of additions here. Oh, let me show you something. I didn't show you this. On the side of the shelf here, some more retro type toys I used to have when I was a kid. The Lunar Launcher. Remember those? How about this one? The glider planes, right? Look at those. Back in the day stuff. Classic. Retro. This is not the original box, but it's a retrofit of the box. It fits in perfectly with the design that I'm trying to do. A gyro wheel. Almost bought a second one because I didn't know if I had one or not. Good paddle ball. And look at the rubber band gun. Oh my God, the rubber band gun. I had one of these as a kid. Great. These are all like toys from the blast from the past, man. Simple. When a time when toys were just simple. You see, toys were just simple, man, simple. But things must digress. On this side, I gotta add some more hooks down here. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to get some when I was at the store and I forgot. So I'm gonna go back and grab them. Look at the airplanes. I put these all together. These were fun as kids too. I had a big ball with these. Little wooden planes. Remember those? So this is the third shelf. Let me step back and show it to you real quick. Here's the third shelf. See, there's a lot of stuff on there. So let me go down this with you. We got an X-Men 97 Wolverine. Is this Hot Wheels? Yes, this is a Hot Wheels car. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It's a nice one. It's not pretty bad. The claws in the front, I had to have it. Then I had the Apocalypse Pop, which I'm probably sure you've seen already. Look at that. It's nice. Mystique. Yeah. There you go. Mystique. You got Neo, Colossus. This was a very nice designed Storm. Thought it was nice. Angel. The classic Angel. Juggernaut. Yeah. Another Wolverine. Classic Wolverine from 181. Ooh, Weapon X, Wolverine Weapon X. Dope. So dope. Certain things, certain pops you just can't pass up, man. These two, you can't pass up the Hulk 181 Wolverine, nor can you pass up the Weapon X Wolverine, the classic Cyclops, the Phoenix, of course. Now you come down to Batman Boulevard. Look at Batman Boulevard. Here's a little magnets from Mario. Boop, 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 boop. See? Bouncing, put it on there. Magnetic Superman. Magnetized. You have this cool Batman van. It's really fire. I saw this. I was like, yo, this is nice. It has like a little comic in it. This was a nice design. I felt definitely fit the aesthetic. And then I found this one. Another one. This is the 85-year celebrations. Pop culture. Look at that one. Look at that. The red one from the original Golden Era. That car. Look at that. Isn't that something? I never knew that until I looked it up. First car was red. Some more cars from the series. Batwoman. Fly Robin joint. Look at this Batman with the shield. And this is something too I got from Hallmark, guys. Go to that Hallmark store. I'm telling you, look at this, bro. I got this from the Hallmark store. Go to Hallmark. If you're not stopping in Hallmark, it's time. Put that on your list of places to stop into on a month-to-month basis to see whenever they upgrade the pieces. Oh, here's what I forgot to show you. On this one, look at this Megatron badge. Also from the Hallmark store. I forgot to show this to you. Check it out. A freaking Christmas tree ornament. This is a Christmas tree ornament, bro. Awesome. So you got the bat. So now we're back over here. This is also a Christmas tree ornament. This is the bat shield. Check it out. The bat signal. I'm sure you've seen it in other videos. And yes, the light works. And it's heavy duty, heavy weight. Not, you know. the landing pad for the Batcopter. Then you got some miniature Masters of the Universe miniatures that I found at the Dollar Tree, at the dollar store. Look at that. That. Look at my dude right there. And my dude right there. Now, in the background, you have, I believe that's the Bat, from the classic TV series. That's like a walkie-talkie type thing, I believe. There's Bane. Check out the Bane. Robin. And Batman from the classic TV series. So here he is here. And here he is here. Pop Batman. And I recently picked up these 3 comic books at a con for a good price. They're now part of my collection. It's a cycle. Batwing. Got these at Hobby Lobby. Ting. And some more pops. I'm sure you can see who they are. Iconic characters. I try to deal with quality, not quantity. I think it goes without saying what you're looking at. There we go. Check out the Enterprise, different things. I know you know that one, right? Stop this crazy thing. Comics with a K. This shelf just has some random things on it. It's pretty random. I've since sorted it out. The Christmas Story lamp. My wife gave me this. She told me not to throw it out, so I won't. Hulk smashing Loki pop setup. Dark Side. Martian Manhunter back there. So once again, that's shelf number 3. Woo! Getting dizzy bending down. There's a Spider-Man poster up here. Amazing Fantasy. Thor 160 poster. Iron Man, I think it's number 47, or I think it's 47, not 147, 47. Avengers poster 53. All right, it's an adult classic. Yeah, classic. Also on this wall, we got some of those Disney 100 covers. Check out this ROM Space Night. Isn't that something? Wow, ROM Space Night is crazy. Look at that. Down here you got Ultron. Crazy Ultron. Colossus. The Thing. And so here's some comic book boxes that I bought recently. So down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all my trade paperbacks. Those big, thick books and Essentials and Sons of Origin. Those thick books that just don't work here. I put them separately. Then I alphabetize them. So if you're looking for a particular title, if I have it, you'll find it within this range. This is A to C, C to P. And then what I did was I bought some tabs, and I'm beginning my 5th box. And what I do is I tab it. So when I get a book, this is Beneath the Trees. It starts with B. I'll put it in front. Got some Fantastic Four stuff here. Red Hulk, Jughead. I'll put the books in alphabetical order, but then I'll just drop them in here and I'll separate them by tabs. So it's easy to know that all books in here start with B to whatever. Once it's full, I'll put it B to whatever. And if you're looking for a certain book, you'll go in here. You don't have to kill yourself. It's B is first, F, H. These are books that I have not read yet. These are on my reading list. I don't want to bend them. I want to bend them up. So let's see. Some books I picked up at a recent con. I'm going to read. Big Alex Ross fan. So happy to find these. I didn't know Alex Ross did this title. Micronauts, some Hulks, Master of Kung Fu. Got a stack of these Master of Kung Fu's. Went to one of the cons. He had like a whole bunch of them. I just grabbed as much of them as I could. I'm a big fan of Master of Kung Fu. But I never got to read the series when I was younger. I just never got into the series. But now I can. But this is my reading box. And then once these are all read, they'll get stored away, of course. And then I'll put them away. Oh, well, if it's 30 minutes in, if you're still here, thank you. I'm going to keep on going. I think I'm just going to keep on going. So up here, you have all my little action figures that have fallen down. Oh my gosh. Some of them have tippled over because I was shaking the whole thing when I was opening the thing here. But here's all my figures. Hope you can see them well. It will do like that. There we go. Better look at them. There's all my little figures. I got them all on top of this whole row of boxes. So let's go across so you can see the figures. Then we got over here. there hasn't been much upgrades to this area other than some cars and stuff, but just for the record, I'll tab it in there. My dad, he passed away about 3 years ago. Rest in peace, Pop, and thank you for everything, man. Some Star Wars pieces are collected here, as you can see. House play set. The wacky races, stopping in for a snack. Some more pieces from Star Wars. Then here you got some cards. You got some, look at these wacky packages from back in the day. Some baseball cards. Check out these Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah, here's a Ren and Stimpy, a small one. These are cool. I got these from Five Below. If you have a Five Below, go there too if you like it. They had these for a while. Look at these color cereal characters from. As you can see, I got Jimmy Neutron. I got C.R.E.A.M. Sam. I think that's Coco the Monkey, Cornelius, Fiddlehead, Dig'em Frog, Tony the Tiger, Mr. Potato Head, the Operation Guy. I picked up these from Five Below. On the wall here, got some Thundercats. Picked up some classic Thundercats. They look very classic style. Fit with the retro feel of the room. More of these ornaments, classic ornaments from Hallmark. The Oscar Wiener truck. And there's a car. I always look for a car with my my born year, 1963. My birth year, 1963. My birth year. Sorry. Back to the Future. And this is a VHS. This ornament is done in the style of a VHS cassette box from back in the day. Just remember VHS? It's a mini version. The Hot Wheels 80th anniversary car. I put them over there. Got Ant-Man tin that I got from a flea market. And this is my X-Men 97 collection, a little bit I found out in the wild. Magneto. Yeah, Nightcrawler. Cool Bishop. Fantastic Four, Psycho Man. And you got a Ghost Rider up there. Across the top, you got the Batcave symbol right there across the window. A mini Hulk poster, the classic Hulk poster, the Humans. DC Universe poster. And a Marvel poster. And yes, you have it's a Road Runner. 10 pin-up. Kramer. Yeah. Got a New York, corduroy New York hat, baseball cap. I got a job for these soon, just hanging them out. And of course, all my comic boxes collection. I'm going to explain that later in another video. And let's take a pause for a minute, take a break. I need to get me some water. So, and then we're gonna pause, and we're gonna start on this wall, and we're almost done. Be back in a few. Okay, so we're back. So now this is the shelf. I call this the shelf, the big shelf. This is the Jack Kirby shelf. Okay, so let's start with the shelf. The shelf I bought, I don't remember where. I bought this shelf like 6 years ago. And I liked it because of those octagon shapes. It reminded me of a Jack Kirby machine. You look at Jack Kirby's art, this reminds me of that. All right, so this is shelf. I would say this is the first shelf because it's a red one and it's a white one. So let's, I guess we'll start with the white shelf. Give me 1 second. Just trying to throw something away. Okay. All right. So let's see. Well, let's start up here. You got my Detective Comics Batman poster. You got my Giant X-Men #1 poster. To think I had that book as a kid and I sold it. What a fool. Make Marvel Mine poster. I had this comic book as well. Never would have never known. And Fantastic Four. And then going back on this side again, on the wall, you have my superpowers, the Atom. Batman with this red suit on. I'm not sure what this is about. McFarlane Platinum Edition Batman. My Miko retro remake Miko dolls, Joker, Reverse Flash, Aquaman, Green Lantern, and Superman. Then all my other action figures here. I got stuff. You might recognize a lot of them. Take a close look. Look at Negan back there. And Hunter. If you don't recognize that, that's Pacific Rim. Spawn. Optimus Prime, I believe, or Megatron, one of them. I think that's Optimus Prime. Pacific Rim. Gamera. The ship from Godzilla. Pretty dusty. It's time to get some dust. Gotta get some dust work going. Show you some things I use the dust too. Yeah. Guy. I think that's another, like a Gundam type thing I bought. I thought it was cool looking. Mega Godzilla. I think that's Shin Godzilla. And Classic Godzilla. Also from the Hallmark store, mind you. Hallmark store. Some Jeeps. Pointing at them. And look, Lino Train. This model Lino Train. Also, these are Christmas ornaments. Look at the detail of the Christmas, and I got them from the Hallmark store, guys. I'm telling you, get to the Hallmark store. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is a box of retro toys. Super Ball, Spalding, slingshots, water guns, slinkies, Pez. I got spinning tops. I got in there. I got yo-yos. I even got Skelly tops, man. You ever play Skelly when you was a kid? I used to play Skelly with these, man. They're all in there. Bunch of toys. Some extra cars, retro cars, Hot Wheels, Matchbox cars. Yeah. There's a candy, and that is a candy box. And inside that box, that can is retro candies from back in the day we used to eat as kids. Comic capes. I don't know if you know about those. I'm going to do a video on those too. Look out for that. Explaining what those are. this shelf here. These are stress balls. But I had used these at one point in another video, a post, where these are the different expressions that you have when you find or someone is messing with your comic books. So I think this is the face you use when you find that holy grail, that comic book you've been looking for. Like, wow, I've been trying to find this for a while and I finally found it. This is when you come and someone has just completely mishandled your comic book and it's like irreversible damage. This is when you just want to destroy. This is, I forgot what this face is for, but this is something, but I had it all worked out, but I can't remember all of them. But each face represents a different stage of someone messing with your comic book. And of course, this is when you say, oh my God, I can't believe I had it and I missed it. It slipped through my fingers. This is a baseball glove. That's my original baseball glove from the early 90s when I played baseball at the VA, softball teams at the VA. And that's the original ball from the park. Never got rid of it. I've had that ball since 90 something. That glove since 90 something. Look at the can of Popeye spinach. There goes Dr. Zulu. I call him Dr. Zulu. That was given to me by a veteran at the VA. You know who that is. Is it wound up? No, you gotta wind it up. There's Clemente. There's an old school joint. Now that's an original. That's not a remake. That's an original joint. Look at some pinball machines. Defender. What's this one? This is Defender. This one is Galactica. Yeah, Galactica. Galaga. That's Galaga. Remember Galaga? Dig Dug, a favorite of mine. This is something you plug into this and you can play a whole bunch of retro games from back in the day. You can actually play Defender, Galaga, and Dig Dug on this. Sony PlayStation logo. Lights up. TV. This TV is a TV that also is a TV and CD player, DVD player actually. And I keep some old videos in here. Here's the DVD player. It's reading.
Let us look far into the future.
Will I eventually catch the rabbit?
Come, Elmer, come past the years 1950.
And there you go. So I guess the Looney Tunes is in there now. I used to have, so I'll show you some videos I usually keep in there. But that's what's in there. Then you got these guys, Thing 1, Thing 2. You know where they're from. And look at this guy. And he's a mean one. And they're sitting on top of one of the Mario Brothers thing, which also lights up. Down there you got some Captain Kirk, Star Trek joint, little shrine of them. Got the thing, got the communicator. That's a fly one. Got this at Ollie's too. Got this at Ollie's. That was cool. Here's some model stuff. Here's something from back. A lot of people might remember the lemon peeler, Schwinn bicycle, model bicycle. So cool. And the chopper. Look at the chopper. Yeah, chopper. There's the candy box. In there I got some emergency snacks from back in the day. My C.R.E.A.M pop. Thor. And my retro Superman from the comic book, the original Superman, Todd McFarlane joint. It's pretty cool. Here's the high school I went to in Brooklyn. Anybody out there know Tilden High School? Dodgeball. Classic. Let's see. There's some posters that I drummed out. This is, so it said tools rules, but I took out the L, I put a Y, and I made it toys with 2 O's because I'm crazy. But it basically reads, the same rule applies for your tools, applies for my toys. Don't touch them. Don't borrow them. Don't move them. Don't even look at them. Toy rules. And then I got another one. I found this one and I revamped this one also. It says, toys, my toys. It says, warning, I get a little crazy when people touch my toys. And then you got to look up double bubble, old school, whatever that is the thing. I forgot what to call that. And it's the pop. Remember that pop? We used to eat that when we was kids. Hey, look at that. That lights up and he goes around. And I also got this from Hallmark. And I got this from Hallmark. And I got this from Hallmark. Crayola crayons. Pac-Man. Like that? Look at that. That's what it looks like. Group. And then my next, up here I got some more action figures. Yes, he does have a face hugger in his hand. go. Some cars. Well, I gotta take you back to the cars over there. I forgot to show you those. Gotta start charging soon. This is the last wall. And that's the room tour for 2026. And there it is, man. That's it, man. That's all there is to it, man. My mom gave me that. My son brought that for me. Man, some last posters. Marvel Universe. Then on the frame of the door, you got Jimi Hendrix. Sesame Street Guys. Another Silver Surfer. Slick Rick the Ruler. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. NWA. Here you got Sentinel. Robocop. Gigantor. Terminator. There you go. Robbie the Robot. And G.I. Joe's. Some G.I. Joe. And that's it, man. That's the whole thing, bro. And thank you for hanging out with me. That's been an hour. And I'll take a quick spin. Here's the spinning rack. It's a quick look at the spinning rack. No need to rush it. I've seen videos go longer than this. The magazines. And then you got this side. Spin it around. Keep going. And we're back to the hip hop. Then we have the spinner wheel here. This is the DC side. This is DC. Oh no, I'm running out of power, guys. I'm going to lose this video. Sorry about that. I think we're at 5%. We're almost finished. And then I got to cut it off. I didn't make sure the phone was fully charged. But if you're seeing this video, I want to say thank you if you're a subscriber. Thank you for watching. And I hope to get back to... And that's the end. That was it. That's the whole room. It's a rug on the floor, a chair.